Hello everybody, here we are again and welcome back in this live. I'm mainly gonna focus on the backend of Brainly. This is the project that I've been wishing to complete for a long time, but here is the day. In this live, I'll be completing the backend first of all. Then I'll have another live, I'll go live again, and then I'll be working on the front end. So this is how the things are gonna be going on. For now, I'm just simply gonna go ahead. Let's simply open Chrome and all. For reference, I have a lot of projects, so I don't need to worry about anything a lot. Right now, I can just simply work on the things as quick as possible. Chrome was updated, interesting. Let's open Notion, though I don't even need this. The thing that I actually need in here, that is eraser. Because I have mentioned all the important things related to this particular thing in here. Here it is. And this was the thing that actually came today, so I don't really need this thing right now because we are gonna work on it. So 30 minutes of backend, that is the reward system, forget about that. At least we have to give it 5 hours in a day, so ultimately a project needs to be given 5 hours. That's interesting. So let's do one thing in here. 5 hours working on it. It's okay, I can easily come to know because I'm working on it. So let's see how much we can actually do, and this is all about related this particular thing. These are the dependencies that we are gonna use. User schema is going to be like this, where we would have a username, email and password, and it is mainly for the registration purpose. Once the user is signed up, then a unique minimum, okay, that's okay, both of them are unique. Once the user is like signed up, then I will just ask for email or password, yeah, both, and then that's it, the user will be logged in. Talking about content, so it will have title, link, type. What kind of type could be either YouTube or Twitter or document or PDF. PDF, can I upload that too? Let's have normal things like it's mainly about links, right? That means I should be able to paste the link of a document, paste the link of YouTube, paste the link of uh, Twitter, these few things. Then I will have some reference to text, and text could be related to that particular type. So type could be suppose Python, Java, JS, JavaScript and all. User ID is going to be the user of the ID of that. That's okay, got that. Let's go ahead talking about link. So link schema, it will have hash, it will have user ID. Hash will mainly be used for creating the link. This thing I have to figure out how it actually works. Few improvements I will be working on that. Then these are the routes. Sign up route I have, it will be like this. Then post route I have. This will be made in React. So React is going to be the front end. Node.js is gonna be the back end with Express. Though I'm learning Next.js right now, but I'm not gonna work with that. This project I will be mainly creating with them those technologies only. API beyond content post, for posting that, really, yeah. This thing is done. Delete. This thing is done. When it comes to share, click on share, it will be generated, and then API one, and then ID, and then get the, okay, great. Ultimately features, then in auth we have sign up, sign in, log out, get profile, delete account, verify email. Oh, new thing that we are gonna get over here. Interesting. Content, post content, get content, edit, delete, generate, share link, get the content with the link, apply dark mode. Okay. These things are gonna be here. Let's just a minute, let me open this on Google Chrome, because I'm live, so I should be able to see the things. How long it's gonna take, I have no idea. Today I'm mainly gonna give 5 hours to this particular project. Within 5 hours, I think I will have done the backend section. Even I will have started front end too. The thing is that mainly in this one I will be taking the help of Shahed, Shahed CN. So I hope with this particular package, this is actually a front-end framework if I'm not wrong, whatever it is. With this particular one I won't have to worry about a lot about designing and all, and I can work on it really quick. By the way, if I talk about any model over here, if I get that, come on, don't we really have models? Dialogue, do we have that? Oh, okay, this is the dialogue. So these things we had to create there when working with just Tailwind CSS, and we are just getting everything in here. That's really awesome thing. We have to just export a few things and we are pretty much done with them, right? Okay, just a sec. Control Shift T, got that. Okay, I hope I'm audible. I haven't even checked properly whether things are the way I want them to be or not. Interesting. Okay, here we are, and this is going to be like this, and let's check this thing out. This network thing. Okay, I hope just I'm audible and all. Everything's right, should be right. Let's see. Can you hear me? Am I audible? Yeah, I am actually. Okay, let's turn this chat thing off and then we can simply go ahead. The most important thing, we will be using TypeScript. As simple as that. So without any further delay, now we can just simply go ahead. So this thing is gonna be okay. Front end is gonna be easy to make, and same is going to be the back end. Let's open that. Projects, here we have. Let me hide a few things in here by they are not hidden. Here we are, and then let's go to this thing. Mainly we have to work on that project work. That should be here. Brainly web, Brainly backend is this is the one. Don't really need to worry about it. Let's open on VS Code. This is the project that actually I made once with the help of the tutor, and right now I have to make it on my own. So okay, come on, I can just cancel this thing right here. Okay, come on. Let's talk about this. So we have config.ts. Okay, we have db.ts. Simply these things are here. This is being mongoose is being used in here. We are just generating the schema of all of them. Okay, we have index.ts. These are the routes that we actually have. We have middleware that does simply its job. Backend is quite simple. That means it should not take a lot of time to just make it. Mainly this is the thing that is gonna be time taking. Even course is gonna be okay. Global, for that we'll have to create a file. That's all right. Sign up page, I'm just simply signing up. Really easy to do. That's okay. Don't really need to worry about it. Sign in, can easily sign in, and then I'm just simply sending the JWT token. Where is that? Here I'm sending the JWT token once it is created. That's okay. When it comes to post the content, I'm simply posting it. Interesting. Using user middleware is being used. That's okay. Is logged in middleware, I can name it. So get content, I'm getting the content as well. Delete content, deleting the content from there. These things I don't really need to worry about them a lot. I can easily do them. Brain share, this is something interesting, like how we are actually generating the link. So brain share, as soon as I click on share request.body, we get this share. Share can either be true or false, right? Is that so? If share is true, then this particular code is run. If share is false, this particular code is run. Interesting. hash UUID4. Okay, this is generating the hash, not bad. Any kind of combination of strings. Existing link, if there is existing link, where am I getting it from? Await link model, find one user ID request.user.id. So ultimately from the link model I'm getting the hash link model find one. Okay, existing, if it exists, link already exists, await link model create, otherwise we will have to create. So ultimately we are checking whether it already exists or not. If it is already exists, then we are not gonna create it, otherwise we will create it. By the way, this share can be true, this share can be false if I'm not wrong. Okay, share can be true, yeah. Then here we are, I can just simply say that this is generated. Otherwise link model delete one, this. Okay, we can delete it too. Interesting. And then once it comes to getting it, so this is how we will be getting it. This will be there. Then this is gonna be kind of a param. I will get the param with the help of this link, await link model find one. I will get it, give the hash. Then what will happen? Link. I will get the link, like in forward the link. If it does not exist, then that's the problem. Otherwise, if it does exist, then user ID link, I will get the user ID. Then once the user ID is here, I will remove the password. Once the password is removed, mainly select is going to be used. That's interesting. And then done. Okay, things are fine. The thing that I have to do in here, that's gonna be something interesting while working with this particular thing. Let's keep it in here. Okay, I have to just make sure that if I will be sending share true or share false. Okay, based on this particular thing, I have to just go ahead with the things. So this is something that I need to keep in mind. If share is true, check if hash, that means link exists. If it exists, then create new link. Otherwise, if it does not exist, delete the link. These are the few things that I have to keep in mind. By the way, if I open Postman in here, remaining things are okay, like they are really easy. Don't really need to worry about them. Okay, can we get one more thing done? This is just the basic thing that's gonna be there. Apart from this thing, we can add some more features. Yeah, adding features. There can be users, there can be, let's keep it like this for now. 15 daily auth. We have sign up, we are sending this much data. We have sign in, we have add content, we are adding content, we have get content. Really, where is body? Yeah, we have share it, we are sharing it, share is true, get it. By the way, when it comes to get content and talking about headers, so we are actually sending authorization with this particular token. Wow. Okay, we are not using cookies in here. Interesting. Mainly when using cookies, I will have to take care of credentials. This time let's use authorization. It's been long time using this. Having used this because credentials, if we set it to true, cookie is automatically going to be sent, so don't really need to worry about it. And even in this way, we won't have to save the cookies. Wow, we are just simply sending token in the response, and once we got the token in response, we are sending it back. This is interesting. We'll have to send it by default, like on or on. By the way, using cookies is a better option, no doubt, and we have used it in many projects, and that's kind of the easiest thing. So let's use this particular thing in one of the projects, and then we'll be going ahead. So shall we get started? Okay. Let's go ahead. Let's start working with this. By the way, so it's time to open another project on VS Code, and then we can get started. This is mainly gonna be week 21, right? This is where we are working with that project. The last time I worked with that project. Wait, hang on. The last time, let me show you the project that I actually did a little bit. It's not like I never worked on it. I did, and it was brainly by me, this application. Then I was learning about Winston too. So one more thing, we will be applying Winston, like for logging things. We will be using Winston in here. By the way, this much I actually did the last. Okay, this is not fair. This is brainly by me, but it actually looks the same. Well, this does not. So the last time the things that I actually did db, I created db.ts, so many errors. That's all right. I have to install that. Mongoose, then this, then this, then this, then this. Okay, things are actually getting it up. So we will continue from here on. This is the project created by me. So yeah, kind of I can say that I can go ahead with this particular thing. So import in here, logger in here. I have to import logger here. Wow. Let's continue with this particular thing. A few things are already ready. It's not like everything is ready. I have just created the config folder, and I have this app and index.ts. I still have to create a middleware. I have to create controllers. I have to create routes. So there's a lot. Let's not even talk about front end yet. These were the few folders where I actually learned about Winston. So Winston is kind of a logging library, login package that we are going to use. But before we do anything else, and the thing is that on Next.js we get both the things together, like in one directly we get front end and back end both. But in here, I've been working with the Express backend and React. Of course, we need to have two different directories for front end and back end respectively. By the way, these are the things that we have. Let's cd backend and npm install, just npm install for installing all the packages. I hope it should be fine. And then I would have gotten rid of these errors that I'm actually getting right here. Come on, it should work right now. Yeah, it worked actually. So let's do one thing. First of all, here we are in the index.file, and what exactly first of all, let's talk about this app. Exporting Express, exporting cores, exporting cookie parser, importing cookie parser. Cookie parser mainly used for parsing the cookies. That means cookie is being used here. Come on, this thing I don't have to use. That means I will cookie parser. Why am I getting it in here? What is the use of cookie parser? It is mainly used for getting cookies. That's right. Will you actually get the cookies, or you will send the cookies? Use of cookie parser. It simply parses the cookies, right? When we get the cookies in request. Cookie parser is a middleware for Node.js application. I like that. Parses the cookies. Okay, from front end I will be sending the cookies. Oh, come on. First of all, I will set the cookies from the backend side, and then I will be sending the cookies from the front end. And for parsing those cookies, I need this particular application. Okay. Let's keep it in here and go ahead with that. So cookie parser is here. When we have this cookie parser, so let's go with this particular thing. Later we may create this time cookie parser. The thing is that I have actually worked with this many times. Many times means many times. So how about this? This is just a basic project, right? I mean, it's not like everything should be perfect. So instead of using one technology, I'm going to use both. I will be sending token in cookie as well. I will be sending token in authorization as well, and then it's my choice where I'm gonna get it from. Ultimately, it's gonna be like that. By the way, I'm creating the app in here, and this is the allowed. Okay, we are talking about course origin here in here. That's interesting. Okay, too much code, too much code. What am I doing here? First of all, allowed origins. Allowed origins type is gonna be string. That's true. I will be getting that from process.env.allowed origins. I hope I have defined .env file. I haven't. That's all right. I will. And then I'm splitting it. Once split it, I am converting it in the array format by trimming it, and then I'm filtering it. This filter boolean mainly filters the true the values. If there is any false values, that means that will not be filtered. As simple as that. Pretty good. If allowed origins dot length is 0, console.log warning. This is the warning that I'm actually getting. Instead of using console.warn, I have to use Winston logger. Then check origin. We have this origin. It can be either string or undefined. Origin. Okay, callback. Are you kidding me? What is this? Okay, the origin that I'm actually getting. So I will be getting two things. The origin I will be getting, the callback I will be getting. That's all right. So if there is an error, then the type of error is gonna be error or null. If there is allow, gonna be boolean void. You got to be kidding me. This origin, check origin is this. It will have two things. It will have origin, it will have callback. If I'm returning callback null true, this is null is mainly for the error. That means there is no error, and allow is true. If this is something that I'm returning callback, I'm just returning error. That means that is not true and there is an error. Course policy does not allow this origin at all. Interesting. Well, TypeScript is being used here, so few things are gonna be quite tricky. Like in here, these are just the parameters, but I'm defining the type of these parameters too. Like this is callback is just a function, and that function takes two parameters. Like first of all, callback is a function that is a parameter itself, a function that I'm getting as a parameter, and then that parameter, that kind of function that again takes two parameters, error and allow, and then by the way they are by default in them because these parameters will come from the course side, so I don't need to worry about them. Then I'm just simply checking whether origin exists or not. If origin does not exist, allowed origins dot includes or allowed origin. I can make it a little better. Last time I did it. This time I forgot. When it comes to making this thing better, I should have a code in as reference. What am I saying? If origin does not exist, what the hell? If origin does not exist, when will the origin not exist? When we are sending, suppose, from postman side, and allowed origins is equal to origin will not exist when we are sending from the same backend, and allowed origins includes origin, and if origin exists, then allowed origin should include that. Yeah, if any these two cases we have, then we'll be setting it true. That's right. Question is simple. I can make it better, but how? I just remember a little bit that we did in the last project. We came to know about it with the help of AI, of course. So let's see if we can actually figure that thing out. Here we have this thing in here, cohort projects. These are the projects that we actually made, and the last time that actually worked on the project that was to do app. In here, let's go to backend. In here, let's go to SRC. Okay, are we talking about backend? I hope I'm not using front end over here. Like we have source. Okay, is it Next.js or something? Never mind about that. This is actually a backend with a source. Yeah. We have controller. Where was that? How can I make it happen? it must be inside app.tsx, and this is where I have this thing. Well, I think I'm using TS, I mean TypeScript in here, but I am not mentioning the type of this. That's okay. This is the thing that I was talking about, and in here I am okay. So let's do one thing. Let's keep come on here. What am I doing? And then okay, let's make it a little bit better. Though things are quite clear, but they can be a bit better. So first of all, I'm talking about origin. The second, I'm talking about that origin at string. So let's remove it for now from here. I will be defining two different things so that at least I have proper message just for messaging things, because I'm setting callback null, I mean true in both of them. So yeah, this is gonna be just like that. So first of all, if origin does not exist, so I'm gonna return this callback. By the way, whether you return it or not, that doesn't really matter. So return this callback, and origin function callback. Let's make it quite quick. If there's any improvement, I will be working on the improvement. Otherwise, we'll simply be going ahead. And the last project that we worked on, that's gonna be the reference in the previous ones. Callback return true. Let's console.log. But before that, I have to start using this. Let's talk about Winston in here right now. app.js. Okay. Real thing now. Come on. I will take the help of AI in this particular thing to make it work better and really quick. This is the config that we are actually creating. Winston file. Let's delete this thing from here. Let's delete this thing as well from here. As for Winston, so I have quite good idea about that, at least right now. So if I just simply take the help of AI, and I hope I should be able to understand the code the AI writes, because if I understand, that's okay. Error, that's gonna take everything. What is your problem? Can't be reached. Why? Really? Wow, amazing. That means the internet problem that is something that I'm facing again. Since when? I don't know. Give me a second, I'll be right back. Okay, I just hope that the problem has been resolved, and right now I'm not gonna face that problem again. By the way, let's refresh the page and see. Yeah, it works as expected. Okay, so let's simply go ahead. So let's simply ask you to generate a simple. I can search Winston directly online and learn about that. By the way, there was a time around a month ago I just learned about it. Winston in PM. It mainly helps logging the things well. And this is going to be the normal code of it. We can create transports and transport in a file error basic code. Yeah, that's right. Just can ask it and it will work, I hope, better. I will be explaining the code how it works, by the way. Write a basic Winston logger code for logging. Let's see, I hope it's gonna give me a better code. As long as I understand the code, that's okay. I don't need to worry about that. Okay, so basic we install log on common.js. Then here it is made using AS module. Let's see. Let's use this one for now. I will be explaining everything. I need to make sure whether I understand or not. Never mind. This thing is done. Here we have on the main page. We have the source. We have config and. We have source, and then we have config, and then db.ts, that's already done. Logger, I have already written it. Wow, I didn't know that I wrote it earlier. It was written a month ago, so I forgot for sure. Let's see what is the difference between both the codes that I actually got in here. It's simply saying that you are getting that again. That's okay. Let's exit it for log out. We are getting Winston. This is the code from what? This is the code from Perplexity side. So let's see the thing. Let's see the thing. So we are getting Winston. We are creating a new Winston create logger. So we are actually creating the logger in here, and then we have to give some configuration. Label is gonna be info. Info means above info everything is going to be included. And what is info? Info is just the label that we have here. So info, this is the label that we have. That means info, warn, and error. All these things are gonna be added, like covered in the same one. Okay, Winston.format.json. The format should be JSON. That's all right. Transport a new Winston transport console. Ultimately, we are just simply transporting the things in a console. A transport mainly it is mainly used for transporting the errors or the logs that you actually get. So we are not even transporting it to a file. We are just transporting it to the console, and then we are getting the messages. So as I was saying, as I have written label is info here, that means I will be getting the option for info, error, and warn. Why am I getting it? Because above info I will be getting everything. So above info there is info, there is warn, there is error. That proves that I learned it once. By the way, when it comes to running this project, I can just run it right here. So let's do one thing. cd. Let's go to config. Oh, come on, can't I do that? cd. Okay, we have in here, we have a logger.ts. If I just npm, not really, node logger.ts, then okay. I think this is a ts file. Yeah. So tsc. How do we run ts files? tsc logger. How to run a ts file? How to run a ts file? There was a TypeScript install. Come on, TypeScript. Okay. tsc. Not my file. Yes. ts node. Can we use this? Do we have ts node in here? ts node. I don't really think I have it. Yeah. It will not work until unless I actually go back and then run it again. That is crazy. Let's do one thing. cd clean. We have in here, we have all the files in here. We have package.json. What do we have in package.json? Dependency. Do we have we create a cookie for json mongoose, TypeScript, UUID and all? I guess what, we don't really have that. Wow. Can I simply say that node src slash, after that config slash logger.ts? Well, it will say the same thing. ts. Okay, let's do one thing. npm install ts node, just for running it, not for other uses. And right now ts node, and then src slash config slash logger.ts. src ts come. Oh, really? We have ts in here. tsc src slash. I hope it's gonna work. Config slash logger.ts. Otherwise I don't know how to find it. tsc command not found. How to do it, man? npm install TypeScript, done that. tsc my it should work. Compile the file, navigate to the directly containing TypeScript. For example, my days in your timeline in TypeScript. This command will generate a corresponding JavaScript to my file. I don't want even that thing. Node my ts.js. It should work. Oh, npm install. We can build it, right? Interesting. npm install ts node. I'll tell you, using ts node for direct execution. That's what I want. ts node in this thing. That means it should work. This will compile and execute the TypeScript code in a single command. It is not doing that. Do we have ts node? Where am I? First of all, present working directory. that is backend. Yeah. And then code, so this is what we have in the dependencies. We have ts node, where at work. Do I have to install that globally or not? We have to install ts node globally. We haven't done that yet, but I have that in here, ts. And if I just say which file do I have in here, that is okay, we don't have any file as such. Hence I have got ts. No, command not found. How about src/config/logger.ts command? It is saying command not found. ts node version, no. Let's install npm install ts node globally. It's time to install that globally. I have that globally. Now I am going to use the same command, not this one. I know that it already exists. ts, not this one, it is saying that the type here unknown file dot ts, this unknown file execution. Really, how can I make it happen? One thing, this is the logger file, this is the stuff that we have in here. I can create one more file quickly. ls cd back ls npm init npm init yes for all. Crazy. ls remove package mkdir test directory cd test directory npm init. Okay, let's say yes for all. This time should work. So we have test directory in here. Now npm pkg set what set type is gonna be module in here. So is it gonna be npx pk package pgk, not pkg. This is wrong in here. That should be p package pkg. I think that's done. Let's open code package.json. We have in here, we have type module. Don't really need to worry about anything else. What else? npm, let's create a file. ls touch index.ts. we have this file in here. Let's close all the tabs for now. We are gonna paste this thing in here. We have to install Winston, so npm install Winston. Should work fine. Once we have Winston, we don't really need to worry about anything. Winston is installed. Okay, done. What next? Node, I can't really run it directly if I'm not wrong. Yeah, so npm install ts node. I had it globally. Why am I installing it? But okay, never mind. ts node index.ts. The same error I'm getting, it should not be like that. tsc index.ts command is not found. Crazy stuff here. How can we run? It's not like I'm doing it for the first time. How to run TypeScript command line. I have done it earlier, but here we are stuck with the thing. npx ts. Oh wow. tsx. We need to install TypeScript. I haven't done that yet. npm install TypeScript, and if I just say ts node index.ts, in the same here, that's all right. And TypeScript installed. That means I can say tsx. Let's see, npx tsx. I hope it will work. Do you need to install the following? I need to install the tsx as well. Okay. So ultimately here we are getting the messages. So this is the basic way to just get that. Well, that did not really work as expected. I wanted it to be quite easier. First install this thing, then TSC hello world, node hello world, JS, TSC. TSC simply builds it, right? So if I just say TSC index.ts, it will command not found. That means command is not there. That means the package that I actually installed, TypeScript. TSC init. How do we use TypeScript in a project? Let's see. Okay. Come on. Here we are. Software. Just important topics. TypeScript. Install TypeScript. Install nodes. npx tsc init for using TypeScript. Interesting. Wow. So npx tsc init. Init with this the file in program, because root file is specified compilation manager. npx tsc init. Root file. We need web this tsc init. There are gonna be edge dependencies, but that's not a big one. npx init. This is done. We have got this init file. Then we will be creating this thing in here. This thing is also done, and we have this thing in here. This thing is gonna be under the source directory. So let's keep it source in here. Let's move it inside it. This thing that we have right now, ls, and right now we have to build it. So tsc, and mainly should be npm tsc and source/index.ts. I hope it's gonna be like that only for building it. How can we build it? tsc hello world.ts. This is how we can build it. tsc src/this. Will contrarily build it npx, that is npm tsc src/index.ts. Have we built this? npm help. Okay, npx tsc. Just checking them out one by one. So index.ts. Import, export. I'm stuck with this. tsc main, tsc node.js, tsc main. The first way that we actually had that actually worked right now, that was like ts node. ts node source index.ts. Index.ts. Type error, unknown file.ts. What does this error mean? I've been getting this error for a long time now. What does this? This error means that Node.js is unable to recognize how to handle data street files directly, because it only natively supports JavaScript files. When you use .ts, this problem usually occurs if your project is configured using a script module, especially with a new okay, then your code with a ts node. Yes. Oh my god, seriously, just this much? Will it help? Not really, it is not. fix run or add a ts node is equal to esm true. Okay, remove type module from the package. Loader is equal to ts node esm. Okay. This thing directly does not work, and that I should work. Do we have this thing in here? We have ts node. So deprecating warning if a system constructor is deprecated not used blah blah blah. Okay, what does this mean now? Okay. You are seeing two issues: deprecation warning. Remove type model for the package. The first thing I have to remove this. Insane. Wow. By default, it's gonna be common.js. Index.this file is already oh come on. Excuse me. I think the last time when I ran that command, this file got actually generated. Let's see this one more time. ls what is the normal ts config in here? Source and dist. It should be inside the dist, but there is no dist folder as such. So let's see. tsc what src slash index.ts npx tsc src slash index.ts. It will mainly create the index.ts file. Yeah, it does. Well, it creates this. It's simply saying that this export event on this module with export can only be used with default. Okay, I had better learn it well. How to use TypeScript and all. Wow. I have two classes that actually I have to watch on TypeScript, like how you can actually get started from the basic. For now, these things are working, by the way. So if this thing is done is not working directly, so how will it work in here? What is the difference? I'm building it tsc, just tsc, and then I'm starting it tsc npm run build. That means ls tsc command is not found, that is inside test npm npx tsc. Oh, tsc mainly builds the dist file, and once we have this dist file, then we can just simply go ahead. And what is this error? Here we are. One more thing. Let's give it one more try. It works right now. That means we got this index file in here, and that means if I just run this ls node dist index.js, I should get the result. So I can do this thing directly. I can compile it, I can build it first. Build means I can build the dist file, which means I can convert TS to JS, and once I have the code in JS, then I can just simply run that, as simple as that. So for now this is gonna be okay, and I am getting the messages, so that's pretty much fine. So this thing is done. We have this TS file in here. Okay, apart from this particular thing, we were talking about where is that logger I'm talking about? This logger file should be in here somewhere. Config db logger. Okay, this is it. So this thing is pretty simple. The code is there's really not much in it, so I'm not gonna be using it. Let's see the upper code that I actually wrote 2 months ago. Let's see what exactly touch does. Okay, so from Winston mainly we are getting create logger for creating the logger, format for formatting, transport for transporting. Logger is a type. I can even write in here type logger should be fine. Yeah. Now from this format we are getting combine, timestamp, printf, colorize, errors. It is mainly for making your output better. That's okay. Log format, we are just simply formatting it in the better way. So printf, it is mainly for printing ultimately the output. It has these parameters, label. Okay, it will give us label, it will give us message, it will give us timestamp. For using this timestamp should be imported from the should be here. You should get it from the format. So we have timestamp, we have stack if there is an error, and then we are just returning it. Timestamp should be first, label should be second, stack and messages, they can be the third one. Either that can be stack or that can be message. That's okay. So this is the log format. Ultimately the kind of logging thing we'll be getting, that would be in this format, and this log format would be inside. The last time we had the Winston, that was JSON format. This time we are creating the format on. So logger, this is the logger, create logger, we are creating it. The label is still info default minimum log label. Okay, minimum it should be like, if that is info, that means I can log errors type info, then that could be error, that could be word. These things could be there. So these three are included. Format is combine. Okay, I'm combining the things. The combine, I'm also getting it from the format. That's okay. Timestamp format. Okay, what you need a timestamp, but in which format? So this is where first of all year, then month, then date, and then hour, minute, seconds. This is the format you are telling. Errors, stack, true. That means if there are errors, then stack is true. Log errors, stack traces. So ultimately you are already mentioning in here. There could be either stack or messages. If there are errors, then there should be stack. If there are no errors, there should be messages, and then you are just simply logging it. So this is how it mainly works. And then transport, where all you are transporting it. So first of all, I think new transport. Okay, first of all I'm transporting it to console, so everything should be gone to console too. The format is gonna be pretty simple: combine, colorize, and log format. That means first of all I will be using this log format. Are you sure? This is the log format, by the way. This is the format that would be used for the files, if I'm not wrong. Hope so. By the way, this log format, and this is the colorize, means it will simply colorize the stuff that we actually get. New transport file, file name is this logs error log label is going to be error. That means whenever there is an error, that error will be saved in a file called logs error.log, and whenever there is and wherever there are just simple errors, there is no error, just a simple logging thing, then that will be saved in this particular file as simple. Okay, by the way, everything will be saved. It is kind of a combined thing, just error will be saved separately. Done. Exit on error false. By what does this mean? I don't know. What exit on error does? The exit on error function in Winston control whether your Node.js process should exit when uncaught error is logged by Winston. By default, Winston will cause your process to exit with a non-zero code after logging any uncaught exceptions. If you set a false, Winston will log the error and allow the process to continue running instead of shutting down immediately. It's common to set a fall when using external process managers like PM2, or which can restart your app after cache. For true, use Winston log errors combined with a proper exception. The option is especially relevant for error handling strategy in production, giving you control. What should I true, true, true or false. Come on, yaar. Off. I wanted to write or. Set false if you want Node.js to keep running after logging uncaught exceptions, especially when using a process manager and PM2 Docker that will handle automatic restarts for you. Set it to true if you want your app to exit immediately on uncaught errors, which may help avoid running in unstable state but risk downtime if restarted automatically. As a full stack developer running live sessions and likely working with external manager on this true false is recommended. This lets you capture crash information via logs and recover gracefully, maximizing uptime and giving you control over error handling and automatic recovery. Only it set it to true if you want a guaranteed hard stop or serious and okay, got that. For most modern production backend services, policy the best choice for listeners. Okay. Interesting. Let it be like that only. So this is what we have. We are just exporting the logger from here, and that means we will be getting the errors. We will be checking the things too. Let's. And one more thing: ls cd backwards ls remove rf test. Let's remove that. Ls cd backend ls. What do we have in the backend side? We have this package. First of all, we are building it. Then we are starting the project. It is mainly for production, and in development we are doing both the things in one command. Okay, so we got this thing is working. We got this thing is this working or not? Let's see what we are doing in here. We are importing mongoose. Okay, db.ts. Alright, connected db. Try catch block. That's all right. Process.env mongo URI if that exists, or db name. Wow. What does this mean? Process dot if it does not exist or db name does not exist. In both the cases, mongodb or db name is missing. That's okay, quite easy. Then I'm creating the URI, and the URI is gonna be combination of both. That's again fine. Connection do we have in env file? No, we don't have. We got we are just connecting it with the URI. We got the instance mongodb connected and this connection.host. That's okay. Console.log. If it failed, why am I getting error is the type of unknown. Wow. How can I make it possible now? Error is type of unknown. What will work in here? Error is type unknown. Type of error. I cannot make it any for no reason necessary. Because if I make it any, the error will go away. But what should be the type of error in here? Can I just take that? Okay, take. Not this one. Type of error. Type of error in try catch. Okay. The error we are getting. Type of error is string. Instance of error, then it should have that. Error stack, it has messages. Console.log. If error instance of error, in that case this will happen. Wow. Did. Interesting. If it is the otherwise what? Otherwise. Okay, this is what something error message, error stack. Else. CLG. Copy the things from here. I will take the help of help for sure in this one, and then error is going to be. Make it better. Oh. Oh, oh. Come on. How are you making it better? You are adding logger. Interesting. I wanted to use logger. db.connect. You are telling it that it will return a promise. That is true. It will return a promise. Const mongo rid process.named. Okay. You are getting them, logging them, throwing the error, getting the URL, connection instance, await mongo.uri, not really needed. Logging this error if there is instance where, That's one thing good in here. We can't really copy paste and things. I know I'm using TypeScript, so why not tell that this is returning that? Yeah. So as mentioned in here, come on, you should be on the right side too. This thing I merely wanted on the left side. As mentioned in here, it will return a promise of wide. Oh, just logging. Let's go. Things cannot be the best in just one go. I can just simply go ahead. So the first thing is this, import logger in here. So let's import logger. Import logger from logger.js. Here we have this thing. Then if we face this error, then what will happen? But before even that, are we okay? Can we make it simple? And that's actually a better option. Const mongo URI and then db name is equal to process.env. Is this fine? That means we can just simply remove this much. Control D, Control D, Control D, Control D, anywhere. Remove it. My bad. Oh, messing with this for no reason. So it's gonna be something like that. If it exists, that's okay. Then this is the thing that we have. I know it returns a promise, and if I hover over it, okay, it tells connectDB is a function that returns a promise void. That means even if I just write in here to simply tell the things properly, things should be fine. Wow, good to know. Because it is an async, it will definitely, because if there's another function that I create, suppose const new is equal to async this and this and this. Are you not okay? New is not allowed. I got that. New function is okay. Then what is your type? You are also returning promise void. So your type is like that. Got that. So this is what we got. Here I'm getting the values. This is where I'm just simply checking whether those values exist or not. Then here I'm creating simply the URL. I can give it a message if there's I can log the message. This time I'm gonna use logger.error, and then here I can have the message. Environment variables missing MongoDB or okay. This thing first of all. Let's make it as better as we actually can. We'll take the help of AI for sure to make the things better. Environment variable or variables missing MongoDB URI or DB name. Better way. Okay, it doesn't matter how you just mention the things. The most important thing, the code you write, you should be able to understand. As simple as that. You don't need to memorize the things. That's what I believe in. And then here we are just getting it. Okay, and then okay, let's make it logger dot info. It should be info this time. Logger.info. I hope it's gonna be fine. MongoDB connected, and then this is the instance that I'm actually showing. And here we are, here instance of error. In that case, we are gonna be showing like this, and again, this is where it's gonna be okay, logger.error. This time logger is being used. That's impressive, and let's see how it's gonna be working on and logger.error in both the cases. Should it be fine? logger.error, and it may be tricky, let's make it properly, let's give it proper brackets, else. Okay, it's gonna be like this. At the end I'm simply exiting this. Impressive. Let's see whether it actually works or not. So we have this app in here, scores origin code. Can't I keep it in a different file? Never mind, this is it. Check origin, we are checking the origin. Credentials is true. Methods are get, post, put, patch, delete. Options, these are the methods. Allowed errors, content type and authorization, that is important. Options is true. Okay, like you can say this is the code that you should actually write. I'm just, even by taking the help of AI, just trying to make it as better as possible, just as good as possible for production. These are the middleware, by the way. Express for converting, for getting the data in Express. But the thing is that here we just need this because we'll get the data from React in JSON format. We don't really need this, but okay, we are using this. And then express.static public. This way you can save some files in the public folder, and they are statically saved, so you can get them anywhere, anytime. And then of course you are using cookie parser. Right now, as per our project, we will not be using these two features at all. Still we are using it, that's okay. We should include all the practices, but these, even if we just remove these two things, not quite needed in this project. Just keep this particular thing in mind, because this is used when we use forms, but in React we will be just simply sending the data using Axios, and that too in a JSON format, so we don't need to worry about this. And this is going to be used, even this will be used. Import routes. Are we importing routes? Where are we importing routes? We haven't even created that yet, and this is the first route and nothing is created yet. Wow, even either handler I have to create. So kind of a basic structure is something that we have created in here. Now this code is going to be the best. Doesn't matter which code. We have created 2 to 3 projects and we have used TypeScript in that. It's time to take the help of AI and make that code even better, because the better I make, the better I learn. As simple as that. So this is how it's gonna be going ahead. By the way, right now this is the config folder inside source. I need controllers, not controller, they should be controllers. I hope that's right. Okay, is it, oh, let's make it controller. It is just controller, sorry for that. So we have controller. Apart from it, apart from controller, we'll have route. So this thing is done. Routes, controllers. Should it be controller or controller? Should, don't know the name. Let's see. I have one more project. Have a look at that and see the things like how to name, authentication, auth by me, source, controllers, helpers, middlewares, models, routes. They are in plural forms. Okay. That means I have to make it better in other projects. Interesting. This should be actually controllers, middlewares. There are going to be more than one middlewares for sure. Something like that. Okay, we'll fix it in the future coming projects. But for now, it should actually be controllers. Then the other one that we need routes that we already had. Let's delete this one. Then we need middlewares. This thing is also here. What else? We have config controller, middleware routes. These much should be enough for now. Later we'll be going through more things. By the way, this is the time when I actually should take a break for at least 20 minutes and then I'll be back. There's something, I have to have my breakfast. I haven't had that yet, so I have to leave. Thing is gonna be here. I will just simply set a timer for 20 minutes and then I'll be back. Till then you guys can simply listen to the music and just keep up the good work and do the job that you are doing. I'll be back within 20 minutes, by the way.
close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on sees my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul.
That's good.
Alright everybody, here we are back, and now we will continue from here on. These are things that are actually remaining. Let's stop this live here for now at least. I'll be back. I'll go live very soon. Like I'll have to just do it anyhow. This thing right now. Is there any way that I can manage that? How long has it been for the live, by the way? Ultimately, we have been live for around 1 hour and 10 minutes. If I minimize that break to 1 hour 10. Interesting. Alright, by the way, it's gonna take time actually. That thing is gonna take time. So I'll be back after half an hour. And for that thing, I can't really keep you waiting. So I will be just ending this live. Whenever I'm gonna come live again, you'll automatically come to know about this particular thing. By the way, that was it for now.